Welcome everybody to Moto X Games Online here. Welcome to another video. This is the day before Daytona. I'm filming this. I have created a Jason Anderson Eli Tomac combo here on the Monster Energy Kawasaki bike in Supercross 3 213. That's 21-3, both of their numbers. So yeah, we're gonna talk about this here. Jason Anderson and Eli Tomac, they are top two in points, and basically this is who's faster at this point, Anderson or Tomac. Let me just go over their careers real quick, because I feel like it's part of how they got here. So Jason Anderson, I'm gonna at least go over their 450 careers, their 250 careers. I mean, Tomac has that one West Lights title, and I'll get to a stat here about Tomac here in a little bit. But Jason Anderson here, real quickly, came up to the 450 class in 2015 as a rookie. Got second in his first ever race, and struggled in 2015. Finally, in 2016, comes out, gets the Anaheim 1 win, and then comes out and gets Detroit. I don't like to say that riders, actually no, he didn't get this one handed to him. Basically what happened in Detroit that year is Dungey was out front winning the race, and he jumped a red cross flag, got docked, gave the win to Anderson. Anderson put himself in a position to win, so that wasn't a gifted win there. No win is a gift here in this sport, in my opinion. And 2017 was a little rough for Anderson. And 2018 came out, won the championship. Like I said, no championship's a gift. Nothing is a gift here in this sport. So, I mean, Muscan and Tomac got hurt in the first few rounds, but still, he put himself in the position and won the championship. So, 2019 came out as a reigning champion and got hurt within 3 rounds. So, didn't really get to defend his championship there at all. And then 2020 came out, almost got a win at the final round, but his seat fell off. And then 2021 was just rough. And here he is, 2022 on the Monster Energy Kawasaki. All those years, he was on Rockstar Energy Husqvarna, and now he switched to the Kawasaki, and obviously it's rejuvenated him. Eli Tomac crashed his first ever race on a 450 in 2014, and I feel like people know Tomac's career better than Anderson. Like Anderson, I feel like people only got to know him because of that title or something. So yeah, you all know Tomac's career, just crashes, injuries, kept him from possibly going for his 6th straight championship here, or something like that. But Tomac finally got it done in 2020, and he's now the points leader here on a different team at Star Yamaha, clearly rejuvenated. 2021 was a little bit rough there for Eli, but clearly rejuvenated here in 2020. But now, the stat that I just noticed this yesterday. If you go back to Tomac's championship year in 2012, his 250 championship, 2012 West Lights championship, he won that. These 2022 450 Supercross for Eli and 2012 250 Supercross, well, Lights Supercross for Eli, they are almost identical. So let me break this down. In 2012, Eli Tomac got the podium in Anaheim 1 that year, and I think he got the podium the first 2 rounds, like a third and a second. And then Eli this year gets a 6th and the 4th in the first 2 rounds. So like the finishes aren't identical, but his situations are identical. Came out in 2012, won the 3rd round at Dodger Stadium that year, and then had a 1-point lead. Does that sound familiar? Yes. He did not win the 3rd round this year, but does the 1-point lead sound familiar? He had a 1-point lead going into Anaheim 2 this year, and a 1-point lead going to Oakland, which was round 4 that year. And came out, won Oakland that year, and came out, won Anaheim too, and extended it. And then came out round 5 that year, which was back in Anaheim, and won round 5 that year. And then comes out this year, wins round 5 in Glendale. Do you see the similarities here? So if Eli Tomac has a bad race here, loses a point, goes 2 points down to Jason Anderson here before the season's over, and gets it back and wins the championship, his season will be identical to his 2012 championship in the 250 class. So I just want to throw that stat out there. I thought it was pretty cool. History repeats itself. So if history repeats itself next year, Ken Roczen's going to come out and win the championship. Y'all can argue that in the comments below. Anyway, back here to our main discussion. Personally, I believe that Jason Anderson is the faster guy. He is the most impressive on his new team. I know we had a lot of new team changes this year. I believe he is the fastest on his new team. And do I think he's going to get it done? You know what? I don't know who's going to win the championship at this point, because they both know how to win championships. Anderson managed 2018 very well. Tomac managed 2020 very well as well. And I believe if we're going to have like a Tomac Dungey battle to the finish here, or a Reed Stewart battle, these are going to be the two guys right here that are going to bring all the fans to Salt Lake here, and they're going to have the championship battle, the epic championship battle to the end. Because yes, Tomac is going to win this weekend at Daytona. That's just my opinion. He's going to make it 6 here at Daytona, but that doesn't mean, and he's going to extend the points lead, but that doesn't mean that Anderson is just going to be broken. And you know what? I believe Anderson kind of broke Eli at Arlington by beating him in that third main. I know Tomac probably wasn't going for it, but still. I mean, Tomac finally won a Triple Crown without winning a main event. So who knows? It's down to these two, and who knows? We all heard Jason Anderson after in 2019 say that the pressure was too much with the #1 plate. He doesn't want to go through that again. Who knows? Jason Anderson might purposely not win the title because of that, because he just does not want that reigning champion pressure. Y'all are gonna argue with that. I'm even arguing with myself for saying that. So yeah, this is a very touchy subject right here of who's faster. I know the Tomac fanboys in the comments are gonna say Tomac, but I want to hear real opinions here. If you think Tomac's faster, great, go ahead and say that. But let's go argue in the comments here, because I wanna hear, who do you think's gonna win the championship this year, Tomac or Anderson? Because at this point, I think it's those two to the end. So, and please comment who else who's faster out of the two. That's a topic conversation too. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Let's go down in the comments and argue about this.